Hey, what's up? It's WildGrizz bringing you guys another Forza tune. And I have here the Toyota Supra B-Class I've been using for the Modern Sport Legend series in career mode. Ended up being a very nice setup that you guys might enjoy. So let's get on with the tune. Alright, so we're going to start here at the upgraded shop as always. See what we're going to put into the car. So it is a Toyota Supra B600 rear-wheel drive. And this is usually what I use because all-wheel drive usually does wide turns. So cutting corners will be a lot easier with rear. So let's get started. So for the conversions, we have a stock engine swap. For drivetrain, we left it stock. For the aspiration, stock. As for engine goes, I added a sport intake air filter. Fuel system, I added a race fuel system. Ignition, stock. Exhaust, a race exhaust. Camshaft, stock. Valves, stock. Displacement, stock. Pistons, stock. Turbo, stock. Intercooler, stock. Oil and cooling, stock. And we added a sport flywheel. Reason why I added a little bit more engine upgrades to the Supra because I previously made another B class for this car, which I added a lot more performance, and the speed or engine quality wasn't really that powerful, so I had to take away some stuff and add more engine to it since I was getting kind of outbeat in straightaways. But now this is my new build and it came out pretty good. So for platform and handling, we're gonna go with race brakes, spring and dampers, race. For roll bars, front and rear are gonna be race. For reinforcement, stock. And for weight reduction, we added a street weight reduction. For the drivetrain, we added a stock clutch. If you do use automatic or anything like that, then go ahead and try to squeeze in a race clutch or a sport clutch in there. But since I use manual clutch, this is not really necessary. Transmission, a race transmission. Driveline, a street driveline, and a race differential. For tires and rims, for the compound, we went with the street tire compound. For the front, we went with the 265 by 40, and rear with a 325 by 30. For the rim style, I went with a fixed profile 5. And of course, you can change it up if you want and try to get that 600 in there, or get a lower and maybe add a different engine boost in there. For front and rear, rim size is stock. As for aero goes, front bumper, we went with the Forza adjustable. Same goes for the rear, Forza adjustable. And for rear side skirts and hood, is all preference, whatever you guys want to go with. But for the bumper, I went with a trail. Side skirts, trail. And hood, I went with a Jun, which is the only one. Alright, so that is the build of the car, so let's get in right into the tune. Alright, as far as the tune goes, of course, gearing, braking, and differential, I usually don't say anything just because, you know, it's all preference to how you guys like it, but I will show you guys that. For tire, we went with 29 even PSI for both tires. This is what I came up with gearing, and it'll be real nice. Shifting are real close to each other, so like that you get to that 5th, 6th gear pretty fast. Usually you're gonna be using 3rd and 4th anyway, having that nice acceleration throughout all gears. For alignment, I went with a negative 1.0 front and a negative 0.7 rear for the camber. I just added a negative 0.1 for the rear and a 0.01 for the front. Caster 5.5. Roll bars went with a 25.92 front, 23.86 rear. Springs 682.8 front, 724.6 rear, 6.1, 6.2 for the ride height. Damping 8.3 front, 8.1 rear, 5.3 and 5.4 for the shiftness. Aero, I went with the 98 and the 198 for the downforce. Braking, you can adjust the braking a little bit if you get into races with rain in it. That will, you know, you need more pressure when you're braking with the rain so you won't slide too much. Other than that, I stuck with this. You can always adjust it how you want, as I said earlier. And for differentials, as always, you can change it however you want. For acceleration, with 61 and 47 deceleration. So there it is, guys. That is the build and tune for the Supra B class. If you guys can share this video, subscribe if you haven't, and like it, and let me know what you guys think in the comments. Any suggestions will always be helpful, and as always, see you guys in the next one.